Welcome back to Unstoppable Mindset. Today, I want to speak to the person who has spent too much time watching everyone else succeed while forgetting to invest in themselves. I want to speak to the person who keeps comparing their journey to someone else's highlight reel. And I want to remind you of a powerful truth. The moment you focus on yourself is the moment your life begins to change. Many people spend years distracted. They watch what others are doing. They worry about who is ahead, who has more money, who gets more attention, who receives more recognition. They become so consumed with other people's lives that they neglect their own purpose. But understand this, you were not created to compete with everyone around you. You were created to discover, develop, and deploy your unique gifts. When you focus on yourself, you're not becoming selfish. You are becoming responsible. There is a difference. Selfish people take from others. Responsible people develop themselves so they can contribute more to others. You cannot give what you do not possess. You cannot lead others if you cannot lead yourself. You cannot create a better future while neglecting your own growth. One of the greatest mistakes people make is expecting external changes before making internal changes. They want a better career, but they refuse to improve their skills. They want financial freedom, but they avoid learning financial discipline. They want confidence, but they continue feeding their minds with doubt and fear. Life responds to who you become. The future you desire is connected to the person you are becoming today. Every day you wake up, you are either investing in your future or withdrawing from it. Every habit matters. Every decision matters. Every hour matters. Success is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built through daily choices that most people overlook. Focus on your character. Character is more valuable than reputation. Reputation is what people think about you. Character is who you are when nobody is watching. A strong character creates a strong life. Integrity, discipline, honesty, consistency, and humility are not old-fashioned values. They are the foundation of lasting success. Focus on your mind. Your life moves in the direction of your dominant thoughts. If you constantly think about limitations, obstacles, and failures, your actions will reflect those beliefs. But when you begin feeding your mind with knowledge, wisdom, and possibility, your perspective changes. And when your perspective changes, your decisions change. The most important investment you will ever make is the investment you make in yourself. Read books, learn new skills, develop your communication, strengthen your emotional intelligence, increase your understanding. The more valuable you become, the more opportunities you create. Stop measuring your progress against someone else's timeline. Comparison is one of the greatest thieves of joy and productivity. Everyone's journey is different. Some people bloom early, others bloom later. The timing is not the issue. The issue is whether you are growing. A tree does not compete with another tree. It simply grows according to its design. Likewise, your responsibility is not to outperform everyone else. Your responsibility is to maximize your own potential. Many people are frustrated because they are trying to build a life they have not prepared themselves to sustain. They want results without growth. They want rewards without development. But success without preparation often becomes a burden instead of a blessing. Your focus should not be on chasing success. Your focus should be on becoming the kind of person success is attracted to. There will always be distractions. There will always be critics. There will always be people who misunderstand your vision. But you cannot allow external noise to become stronger than your internal purpose. Every minute spent proving yourself to others is a minute stolen from building yourself. The most powerful people in the world understand the value of concentration. They know that energy flows where attention goes. If your attention is scattered, your results will be scattered. If your attention is focused, your results will be focused. Guard your time. Guard your thoughts. Guard your habits. These are the building blocks of your future. You may not see immediate results. Growth is often invisible before it becomes visible. Just as a seed develops roots beneath the surface before breaking through the ground, your progress may be happening long before others can see it. Do not become discouraged by the lack of immediate evidence. Continue growing. Your responsibility is not to impress people. Your responsibility is to fulfill your potential. The world does not need another copy of someone else. The world needs the best version of you. It needs your ideas, your gifts, your creativity, your contribution, and your purpose. But none of those things can fully emerge if your attention remains fixed on everyone else. Focus on becoming better, not looking better. Focus on progress, not popularity. Focus on purpose, not approval. Focus on discipline, not comfort. Focus on growth, not comparison. The life you deserve will not be built by accident. It will be built intentionally. It will be built through daily commitment, personal responsibility, and consistent self-development. Every positive choice you make today becomes a brick in the foundation of your future. So make a decision today. Stop chasing distractions. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Start investing in your mind. Start strengthening your character. Start developing your gifts. Start becoming the person you were designed to be. Because when you focus on yourself, you stop living by default and start living by design. And when you commit to becoming your best self, you begin building the life you truly deserve. Success is not something you chase. It is something you attract by the person you become. Many people spend their lives pursuing results while neglecting the process of personal growth. They want bigger opportunities, greater influence, more income, and a better life. But they often overlook the fact that lasting success begins with inner development. Before you focus on achieving more, you must focus on becoming more. The greatest investment you will ever make is the investment you make in yourself. Buildings cannot rise without a strong foundation, and neither can your life. If your foundation is weak, the pressures of success can become overwhelming. This is why personal growth is not optional, it is essential. It prepares you to handle the opportunities, responsibilities, and challenges that come with achieving your goals. Many people spend years waiting for the perfect opportunity, but successful individuals spend that same time preparing themselves. They understand that preparation creates confidence. When you improve your knowledge, strengthen your skills, and develop your mindset, you position yourself to recognize and seize opportunities when they appear. Personal growth begins with your thinking. Your thoughts shape your beliefs. Your beliefs influence your actions, and your actions determine your results. If you constantly focus on limitations, fear, and doubt, you will unconsciously create barriers that prevent you from moving forward. However, when you fill your mind with positive ideas, valuable knowledge, and a vision for your future, your perspective begins to change. You start seeing possibilities where others see problems. Growth also requires honesty. You must be willing to examine yourself and identify areas that need improvement. It is easy to point out the flaws of others, but real maturity comes from taking responsibility for your own development. Ask yourself difficult questions. What habits are holding you back? What skills do you need to improve? What attitudes need to change? Growth begins the moment you become committed to improving rather than making excuses. Another important aspect of personal growth is continuous learning. The world rewards value, and value comes from knowledge and competence. Every book you read, every lesson you learn, and every skill you develop increases your ability to contribute. Never stop learning, because the moment you stop growing, you begin limiting your potential. Personal growth is often uncomfortable. It requires discipline when you feel lazy, patience when results are slow, and persistence when challenges arise. Yet every challenge you overcome strengthens your character. Every obstacle teaches you something valuable. Every setback contains a lesson that can prepare you for future success. Remember that success is not measured only by what you achieve, but also by who you become in the process. A person with strong character, wisdom, self-control, and resilience possesses treasures that cannot be taken away. These qualities create a foundation for lasting achievement. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Improve your mind, strengthen your character, develop your gifts, and expand your understanding. When you commit to personal growth, success is no longer something you desperately pursue. Instead, it becomes a natural result of the value you have developed within yourself. One of the biggest obstacles to personal success is the habit of comparing yourself to other people. In today's world, comparison has become easier than ever. Every day, people are exposed to images, achievements, lifestyles, and success stories from others. While there is nothing wrong with being inspired by someone else's accomplishments, there is a danger in constantly measuring your worth against their progress. The moment you begin comparing your journey to someone else's, you risk losing sight of your own purpose. Many people spend years feeling frustrated, not because they are failing, but because they are looking at someone who appears to be moving faster. They see another person's achievements and begin questioning their own value. They wonder why they have not reached the same level of success, recognition, or influence. What they often fail to realize is that every person is on a different path, facing different challenges, carrying different responsibilities, and operating according to a different timeline. You were never designed to be someone else. You were created with unique talents, abilities, experiences, and opportunities. Your assignment in life is not to duplicate another person's journey, but to discover and maximize your own potential. The moment you understand this truth, you free yourself from the burden of unnecessary comparison. Consider a garden filled with different plants. Some flowers bloom early, while others take longer to mature. Yet each one grows according to its own design. A rose does not compete with a sunflower, and a sunflower does not compete with a lily. Each fulfills its purpose by becoming what it was created to be. In the same way, your responsibility is not to outperform everyone around you. Your responsibility is to become the best version of yourself. Comparison often creates discouragement because it focuses your attention on what others have instead of what you can build. It shifts your energy away from growth and places it on envy, frustration, and self-doubt. Instead of investing in your own development, you become distracted by someone else's progress. This is why comparison is so dangerous. It steals your focus and weakens your confidence. The truth is that success is not a race against other people. Success is a journey of personal growth. The goal is not to be better than someone else. The goal is to be better than you were yesterday. Every step forward matters. Every lesson learned matters. Every improvement counts, even if no one else notices it. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you begin appreciating your own progress. You start celebrating small victories. You recognize how far you have come rather than constantly worrying about how far you have left to go. This mindset creates gratitude, confidence, and motivation. Another important truth is that you rarely see the full story behind another person's success. You may see the reward, but you often do not see the sacrifice. You may see the achievement, but you do not see the years of preparation, failure, discipline, and perseverance that made it possible. Comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or end is unfair and unrealistic. Focus on your own journey. Invest your energy in developing your gifts, strengthening your skills, and fulfilling your purpose. Keep your eyes on your vision and your mind on your growth. The more you embrace your unique journey, the more confident and effective you become. Remember, the life you deserve is not built by comparing yourself to others. It is built by becoming the person you were created to be. Great lives are not built on talent alone. They are built on discipline, strong character, and daily habits that consistently move a person toward their goals. Many people admire successful individuals and assume their achievements are the result of luck, special opportunities, or natural ability. While those factors may play a role, the real foundation of lasting success is found in the choices people make every single day. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done even when you do not feel like doing it. It is easy to stay committed when you are motivated, excited, and full of energy. The true test of discipline comes when motivation disappears. There will be days when you feel tired, discouraged, or distracted. There will be moments when giving up seems easier than continuing. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when your emotions try to pull you backward. Many people wait for inspiration before taking action. Successful people understand that action often comes before inspiration. They develop routines and habits that help them stay productive regardless of how they feel. They understand that feelings are temporary, but habits have the power to shape an entire future. Your habits are creating your life, whether you realize it or not. Every day, you are becoming something through repeated actions. Small decisions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they produce remarkable results. Reading a few pages every day may not seem life-changing, but after a year, the knowledge gained can transform your thinking. Exercising regularly may not show immediate results, but over time it strengthens your body and improves your health. Saving a small amount of money consistently may appear insignificant, but eventually it creates financial stability. The same principle works in the opposite direction. Small negative habits can gradually create major problems. Procrastination, laziness, negative thinking, and poor time management may seem harmless at first, but over time they can prevent a person from reaching their full potential. This is why it is important to pay attention to the daily routines that shape your future. Character is equally important. Skills may open doors, but character determines how long those doors remain open. Character is revealed through honesty, integrity, humility, responsibility, and consistency. It is not about what people see in public. It is about who you are when no one is watching. A person with strong character can be trusted with greater opportunities because they have developed the maturity to handle success wisely. Many people focus on changing their circumstances while ignoring the need to strengthen their character. However, lasting success requires both. Opportunities can come and go, but character provides stability. It keeps you grounded during success and strong during adversity. Building discipline and character requires intentional effort. It means keeping your promises, managing your time wisely, showing up consistently, and doing your best even when nobody is applauding. It means choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. It means understanding that every positive action is an investment in your future. The future you desire is being built today through your daily habits. Every decision matters. Every action matters. Every choice is a brick being placed in the foundation of your life. Develop the discipline to stay committed, the character to stay grounded, and the habits that support your vision. When you do, you're not simply hoping for a better future, you're actively creating one. A meaningful life is never built by accident. It is built through purpose, vision, and consistent action. Many people drift through life without a clear direction, hoping that circumstances will somehow lead them to success and fulfillment. They spend years reacting to whatever happens around them instead of intentionally creating the future they desire. The problem with living without purpose is that you can be busy every day and still make little progress toward the life you truly want. Purpose gives meaning to your efforts. It answers the question, why am I doing this? When you know your purpose, you gain clarity. Decisions become easier because you have a clear standard for what deserves your time and attention. Purpose acts like a compass, helping you stay focused even when distractions and challenges appear. Many people struggle because they are trying to live someone else's dream. They pursue goals based on society's expectations, other people's opinions, or temporary trends. However, true fulfillment comes from identifying the unique contribution you were created to make. Every person has gifts, talents, and abilities that can add value to the world. The challenge is discovering them, developing them, and putting them to work. Vision is what allows you to see beyond your current circumstances. It is the ability to picture a better future before it becomes reality. Every great achievement begins as a vision in someone's mind. Before a building is constructed, an architect sees it. Before a company is created, an entrepreneur imagines it. Before a goal is achieved, someone believes it is possible. Your vision should be bigger than your present limitations. It should inspire you to grow and challenge you to become more than you are today. Vision creates motivation because it gives you something meaningful to pursue. Without vision, people often lose direction and settle for less than they are capable of achieving. However, purpose and vision alone are not enough. Many people have dreams, but dreams without action remain dreams. Consistent action is what transforms vision into reality. Success is not usually the result of one extraordinary effort. It is the result of ordinary actions repeated consistently over time. This is where many people give up. They become excited about their goals, but lose momentum when results do not appear immediately. They expect rapid progress and become discouraged when growth seems slow. Yet the most valuable accomplishments often require patience. Every significant achievement involves a process. Seeds need time to grow. Skills need time to develop. Success needs time to mature. Consistency is powerful because it creates momentum. Every day you take action, even in small ways, you move closer to your desired future. A single step may not seem important, but thousands of steps can take you anywhere. The key is refusing to stop. There will be obstacles along the way. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments of uncertainty. These experiences are not signs that you should quit. They are opportunities to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Every challenge can teach you something that prepares you for the next level of growth. Build your life intentionally. Know your purpose. Create a vision that excites and inspires you. Then commit yourself to consistent action every day. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Do not wait until you feel completely ready. Start where you are, use what you have, and keep moving forward. The life you deserve is not built in a single moment. It is built one decision, one action, and one day at a time.